Now, if you need a machine that is really work focused and can carry larger loads, the Mule range has that versatility that sees it suited to all types of situations, from the farm to the golf course. They're fast, manoeuvrable, and they can carry a range of cargo. They're really easy to use and designed to drive more like a car, making it more suitable for companies with a varied workforce. You've got a few options with the Mule range. Here we have the 600. Now it can carry 2 people, and it's got 181 kilogram cargo capacity in the tray, which measures just over 1 metre by 900 millimetres. There's also a 48 litre storage area up front. As I said, it drives more like a car, with forward and reverse. Super simple. The rear diff can be locked when the going gets a little bit greasy as well. OH&S is a big issue in every workforce these days, and the Mule features seat belts and it has a governed speed. The cage is ROPS approved for extra safety. And when the going gets tough, you call on the Mule 610 XC. Everything is beefed up in this model. You've got larger wheels and tyres, 26-inch tyres on 12-inch wheels, which means you've got higher ground clearance, and has a wider track for stability. And to round out the Mule range, this is the Kawasaki Mule Pro DX EPS. Now this packs an impressive 993cc inline triple diesel engine, so you've got that instant appeal to primary producers. Now I think this is Hummer inspired. It looks like a little Hummer and it drives like a little Hummer. Very solid bit of gear. Up front, you can comfortably carry 3 people, and up back with the cargo tray, it's roughly 1.3 metres squared, so you can fit a pallet comfortably. The feature list is really impressive. You've got tilt adjustable steering, switchable 4-wheel drive, heaps of handy storage, and ultra bright 60-watt lights. It's got the features you'd normally find on a small 4-wheel drive, and it's designed to drive like one as well. Here we have the flagship of the Kawasaki ATV range. It's the mighty KVF 750 Brute Force. This is Kawasaki's biggest quad, and it packs a punchy 37 kilowatt fuel injected 750cc V-twin. And those of you that have researched the quad market a little bit, you'll know that the twin cylinder engine is an unusual configuration for the ag market. Most are big single cylinder engines, and what that means in this bike is you get a little bit less compression and engine braking, but the trade-off is you get huge performance. This is why Kawasaki labels it as a dual purpose. It's for the farm and sport rider. Now I tested the previous year's model on the farm, and I can say that Kawasaki has built a really great chassis around this massive engine. In 2016, the steering column and rear suspension stabilisers have been updated, so the handling should be even better. They also updated the transmission, making the engine even easier to handle, especially from takeoff. The other thing they nailed is the variable electronic power steering. It's not just a fancy gimmick, it really works. You can feel the stiffness at speed on the open ground, and it softens up when the going gets a little bit tighter. It's really effective. Just makes your day a little bit safer and easier. On top of that, you get trick-looking cast alloy wheels, which are lighter to improve handling. Fully independent suspension, practical and heavy-duty carrying and towing, plus a fully enclosed rear wet brake, and that makes maintenance a little bit less stressful. Now, who's it for? This bike is aimed at both the recreational riders and farmers. I would say it's got a sporty lean, but definitely cattle farmers, you need to check this bike out. Look out for a detailed test later in the year. Now the Brute Force has a little brother in the KVF 300. There are a lot of people who still prefer a smaller quad because they simply don't need the power, and of course they are much cheaper. Having said that, Kawasaki doesn't skimp on the features. It's got triple 180mm disc brakes, and it's styled like a big ATV. It has solid footboards, and this seems like a little thing, but some of you will understand the importance there. You don't get covered in mud. And full digital instrumentation, including a fuel gauge. It's got big racks on the front and rear, and a towing capacity of 227 kilograms. Quite a capable machine, and it's powered by an ever-reliable 270cc water-cooled engine. It's also going to be light on fuel. To sum it up quickly, if you're looking for a capable machine but might not have the demands of a large bike, this is going to save you some money. Now, who's it for? The KVF 300 is built for any type of farming on a budget. Cost effective but high capability. And don't be fooled by the small capacity. It'll still handle some very rough terrain. ATVs are very much a staple on the farm these days, but many people still prefer the familiarity and ease of handling of a two-wheel bike. The Stockman is designed in Australia specifically for our conditions. It's loaded with all the must-have ag-friendly features, including ample rack space, bash guards, electric start, a handy lockout clutch for getting through gates, and low-maintenance dual-piston brakes. Powered by a 249cc air-cooled 4-stroke engine, it is near on unbreakable and about the biggest in its class. This bike is made to be practical and easy to ride. A lightweight, versatile option for the farm.